Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're checking out Beastfolk Barber demo. We'll be cutting, styling and giving some of the Beastfolk a fresh new look. I'm really curious to see what the demo has to offer. So let's jump in and see how it goes. Okay, let's see what this game entails. The story is a work of fiction and the resemblance to actual people is not true. Guess what? Starfish City has more Beastfolk than humans now. And your multi-species barbershop, it started a whole trend. These days we need at least 5 new kinds of scissors a year just to handle everyone's hair. Other than that, not much has changed around here. Anyway, I'm writing because I found your mirror in the storage room. Turns out it got a secret. Freddy. Oh, I really don't feel like dealing with this mirror. Hey boss. Or her. I found the manual. Here you go. I couldn't figure it out. In case you forgot, that's the customer's chair. Assistants are supposed to stand over here with me, but you need someone to test it on. We could just use it as a regular miller. Or if you really like, he said, think about all the customers we would get. Freddy. Besides, I could really use a haircut. Fine, let me take a look at the manual. Yay! You're way more excited than usual. Because something interesting finally happened around here. I'll never know what you're doing during a haircut. That's probably not something a salon assistant should say out loud. It's not my fault. Nobody gets haircuts where I'm from. Which is exactly why a Yeti shouldn't move somewhere this hot. Well, it wasn't exactly up to me. Alright, I think I've got it. It's actually pretty simple. Basically, the mirror can briefly project whatever haircut I have in mind, so I can show customers what I mean. That's so cool. Let's try it. So, what kind of haircut are you looking for today? What kind of haircut? That's a tough one. You've seen enough customers by now. Just pretend you're one of them. Okay then, give me something that keeps me cool. Let's see. These short styles should all keep her cool. Wonder if she'd notice if I snuck in a long one. Manual how to use Jay's mind projecting mirror. Unfortunately, unless you're a master barber or a customer's best friend, at least a few of those ideas won't be what they're looking for. That's where my custom-made mirror projector comes in. This mirror can briefly display whatever the barber is picturing. It's like fitting room for haircuts. Show them what they're planning and the reaction will tell you everything. Heads up though, the mirror overheats when you use the feature. I'm still figuring that out, so you only get 3 previews per customer. Make them count. Use those free chances to figure out what your customer really wants, then go for it. Okay. Let's see, so this and that. Preview. Wow, it actually worked. Did something change? Look at your reflection, your hair looks different. Oh, you're right. You seriously can't tell? I mean, it's not like you just met me. Hair just isn't my thing. Starting to think testing this on you was a waste. Hey, come on, I can still act like a normal customer. Alright then, do you like this look? It's great. You can't think of anything to say, can you? You got me. But I do like short hair, it stays out of the way during matches. You're still doing those? Yeah, it pays better than working here, honestly. Should I be worried about someone grabbing your hair in a fight? Underground fighting is more civilized than that, you know. Sure. Anyway, this one works for me. Approved. Alright. So are you gonna start cutting now? You get free previews. Might as well use them all, right? Not that I think you'd notice a difference. Want to call it here? No way. I want to use them all. Alright, let me show you another one. So what do you think? This one's great. I never ask why. Because a magazine said you're one of the Starfish City's top 10 barbers. So anything you come up with has to be great. Sounds like you're only saying that because you don't know what else to say. Partially, I also wanted to make you feel good. That's part of an assistant's job too, right? It's really not, but I appreciate it. Anyway, this one's great. So what do you think? This one, wait, this is too long. How is this supposed to keep me cool? Wow, I'm impressed. You can tell long hair from short now. And I can tell you when you're making fun of me. Then work here is done. Anyway, the front is fine, but the back's got to go. Next. Okay, so let's do this first one. Cut. Alright, let's get started. How was the shop while I was off? Great actually. Turns out it doesn't really matter if you're here or not. Hey, come on, I've gotten way better since I started. I can tell the difference between long and short hair now. You're blowing me away. But all the bangs still look the same to me. You should just like my dad. How do you even tell two hairstyles apart? I'm more curious why you can't. It's like trying to tell two people's toenails apart. That's what hair is like for me. Is that what you spent your break coming up with? I don't think anyone back home could tell the difference. Until I met you, I had no idea there were places cold enough that no needed haircuts. I know you needed the visa, but you could have picked a better job. Then what do? I just keep working here without a clue? It's fine, you're great at everything else. You make amazing tea. But I don't want to keep getting laughed at. Who's laughing at you? I went to a mixer for people in the hair industry yesterday. You did what? You're the last person I expect at one of those. I wanted to make friends in the business, but I couldn't follow anyone was saying. I didn't tell them which barbershop you work at, right? No, nobody even believed I was a salon assistant. Well, that's one silver lining. They kept going on and on about layering and texture. Why do you all have to make it so complicated? Hang on, I need to trim this part. Drag along the arrow. Don't people get haircuts to stay cool? Why doesn't everyone just cut their hair short? Because people still care whether their hair looks good. That's what I don't get. What makes it look good? How do you even decide if a hairstyle looks good or bad? They all look the same to me. It's hard to explain. People can just tell. So the society has its own idea of what looks good and we all just kind of follow along. So none of you even know why. I think most people just don't think about it that hard. It's hard enough just trying to look good. Nobody's got time to wonder why. Sounds exhausting. Maybe not being able to tell isn't such a bad thing after all. Sure, but it also means you won't be able to appreciate how much this haircut will be. I'll still say looks good, either way boss. Thanks. Honestly, I don't always get what my customers are going for either. Really? I thought we were a really good barbershop. That's where skills come in. Every customer wants something different. Their species, their personality, it all matters. A good barber knows how to handle all that. Oh, so how do I get that good? For starters, stop wandering off during your shifts. But I've got to go bake cookies for you. Pretty sure baking cookies isn't part of your job. Alright, done. Drag along the arrows. So what do you think? Yeah, it's the short haircut I wanted. Nice and cool and it looks great. Didn't you say you couldn't tell if a hairstyle looks good? I can't. I just figured anything you cut had to be good. Plus, we're together all day. You wouldn't want me to make you look awful, would you? You're the one who has to look at me. Fair point. Alright, let's sweep up before the customers get here. How many do we have today? 1. How did business get this bad while I was gone? Because that stupid park is still under construction. This stupid machine shakes the shop so hard I can't use my scissors. That sounds kind of fun actually. It's not. We can only open on Sundays now and we've already lost a lot of regulars. Maybe the mirror will help turn things around. So how did a mirror like this end up here anyway? My old co-worker was always inventing new tools for the shop. When do I finally get to meet this mysterious old co-worker of yours? She passed away. Didn't I ever mention that? No, you always start telling me something then stops halfway. Anyway, never mind. Go sweep up. Huh? Yeah, it looks interesting so far. Let's check out the first customer. Oh, hi. Do you have an appointment? We do. Right this way, please. Oh, two-headed person. Welcome to... Oh, so that's why the appointment was under two names. Varro and Luca, right? Hello. Saying hello doesn't get you out of this. I'm not wasting my time on a bad argument. If you can't even counter a bad argument, what does that say about your side? That argument isn't going to stick with anyone. I've been stuck to you for over 30 years and nothing I say sticks with you either. There you go again. You always make that joke. When you're losing, isn't it funny? Good thing we share a body, but not a sense of humor. So do you both want haircuts? Yeah, and cut off the extra head while you're at it. Wouldn't that kill you? Ha 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 ha. I like this barber. Knock it off. Sorry, my brother and I are both here for a haircut. You ever cut hair for a two-headed dragon? Are you going to charge us for one person or two? Depends. Do you have one ID or two? Now that's the right question. Under current law, only my brother has an ID. I'm just listed on his card. Crazy, isn't it? If you think that's crazy, you should agree with me. Blanket laws like this needs to go. You really are a two-headed dragon, always lumping things together. Forget it. We agreed to stop arguing during the haircut. Wow, that's all it takes. Good luck at the debate. You say that like you won't be on TV with me. What? Are you two in that TV debate next week? That's right. We're here as one representative for our side. Two. That's why we came in for a haircut before the debate. Mind if I ask what you two do? We're assistants for a senator. He was supposed to be in a debate himself, but thought we'd be better fit. We get 2 paychecks, so we can't exactly say no. Okay then, what kind of look do you two want for the debate? I just want it cleaned up, keep it pretty much the same. I want something different, but keep it bold. Luca, we're talking about television, and no one from our species have ever appeared in the public like this before. Exactly, which is why I want something bold. What's wrong with that? Fine, I give up. We'll just do our own things, like always. Good. So you two want different things. Let me think. And I want it almost the same. 2 edited ones. I need to remember what I showed each of them. Okay, so let's keep this one like this. Let's try this for Varro. Look, I want something bolder. Let's see. They're like this. So what do you think? Is the salon business so competitive now that you need a fancy mirror just to stand out? Let's call it a lucky find. That's really handy, no surprise afterward. But you only get free previews. In that case, we'd like to see all 3 before we pick one. This haircut matters. I want to choose carefully. Sounds good. But you'll have to keep track of all 3 for us, right? Sorry about that. This is when you wish you had 2 heads. No problem. I don't usually forget what my customers tell me. So what do you each think? This one makes me look persuasive. You look like someone who studied law. Is that a compliment? That made you think I'd compliment you? You know you studied law too, right? I like I had a choice. That's not true. You said you were interested too. Keep it down. I was messing with you. And Luca, what about yours? This one probably a no. Don't really like the front or the back. Guess putting 2 things you don't like together won't make them any better. That's what the girl actually said when we asked her out years ago. She turned you down. I wasn't even interested. Clearly you're the reason we got turned down. Let me show you guys a different combination. Okay, place the markers to keep track of your previews. So this was one. Let's just do Warren's one as well. And Luca didn't like this. Okay, so let's, for Luca, do this front and this back. Let's do this back. And do this. And then we'll see what she says. Let's do it shorter. Let's do this. Let's preview. Let's see what I think. How about this? This one could work. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry you have to deal with two heads at once. It's fun. I've handled much tougher hair. Like what? Phoenix is probably the last pair of scissors I used on one melted. And some mythical species have fur so stiff it can cut your hands. Don't you think barbers deserve better injury discoverance, Mr. Assistant? I'd look up at last year's injury numbers for barbers when I get back. Thanks. And Luca, what about yours? This one's nice. I'd like to grate with an arm tattoo. We are not getting tattoos. It's my body too, you know. If you get it on your neck, go ahead. Who gets a neck tattoo? Then drop it. Let me show you guys a different combination. Okay, so Vara like this. Get a little bit shorter even, and then like this maybe. And on Luca, let's do this for Luca. Make it very long. How about this? This is nice. It's good style for two-headed dragons. Our hair is pretty stiff, so if it sticks out too much, it'll poke my brother's neck. Your hair really is unusually stiff. I might need to use my number 7 scissors. It's a bit sharper, but I'll be careful. Don't worry, our scales are pretty tough too. If you're going to poke anyone, poke his side. You'd feel it too, you know. And look how what's yours. This isn't bad. My brother probably wouldn't like this on me though. How would you know? You think I don't know you by now. I've even seen you naked. Can you please stop making jokes like that? Alright, that's all 3 previews. So do you both know which one you want? Well, for me I liked all 3. Just pick whichever one you think is best. Do I stick to those 3 or can I change things around? Better not. I want to go with what we've seen. I'll take the one from preview 2 or 3. Don't mix them up. No problem. Alright, let me figure out which ones to go with. So Luca wants 2. I like 2, yeah. Varo, anyone. Varo I like it a little bit longer actually. I liked 1. Cut. Okay, let's see how it turns out. Alright, let's get started. Don't mix up the heads. So your debate is about that referendum, right? The one about when each species counts as an adult. It's all over the internet. That's right, so we have been following the adulthood referendum too. I think the proposal's pretty interesting. I think the proposal has a lot of problems. It has some problems, but I still think it's worth passing. You want to pass something you know has problems. Is there a problem with your head? Because the current law is unfair, fixing that should come first. Hold on, aren't you two supposed to be on the same side? Everyone counts as an adult at 18. Sounds reasonable at first. But it doesn't work for a lot of people. Mouse folk only live about 30 years, making them wait half their life to count as an adult. Makes no sense. That's why we want the age depend on how long each species live. So am I going to see 6-year-old mouse kids smoking at school? I told you, our formula wouldn't let that happen. You're making things up. But different species don't live separate lives anymore. Most of us grow up the same way. Isn't it reasonable to think we'd take about the same amount of time to mature? But that treats every species and every person like they're the same. A lot of short short-lived species can live independently by the time they're 10. But many long-lived species are still gonna go through puberty at 18. Treating them as adults would be irresponsible. Sure, but keeping it the same makes things a lot easier to manage. And if this proposal passes, we'd have to rewrite a ton of other laws. What about school? Would sparrows only need 2 years of elementary school while turtles need 10? What about senior benefits? Would every species need a different age for that too? Of course, I think we should. Bees don't even live to 65, they never get to use any of the government's senior benefits. How is it fair to keep taxing them the same as everyone else? We need an adulthood referendum to set a precedent, to show people that laws should change when different species have different needs. You really do think like a minor. No wonder they picked you for this debate. We're the same age. Then answer me this. If the proposal passes, does the voting age change too? That would completely change who gets to vote. Would phoenixes accept having to wait until 30? What about prison sentence? Would those change with lifespan too? Would mousefolk get 2 years instead of 10? That's an absurd slippery slope, but exactly what people are worried about. At the end of the day, this all comes to human-centric bias. A law that only works for base spawn isn't fair to everyone else. Yeah, that's base spawn pay, more taxes. Laws aren't something you buy. Calm down, you're going to raise our blood pressure. Hey, time out for a sec, your hair's tangled here. Okay, that's untangled now. Done. Hey, you be the judge. Who made more sense? Sorry, I was concentrating on your hair. Yeah, right. You were definitely listening. Trying to stay out of it, huh? Leave her alone. You don't need to poll everyone you meet. But our job is to understand what the public thinks. Fine, you're off to hook. My brother's the real enemy here anyway. Before you get back to arguing, can I ask you something? Aren't you two arguing for the same side? Why are you disagreeing? Because I'm good at arguing. This is going to sound a little silly, but we're just practicing. We wanted to understand the issue from every angle, so we took opposite sides and argued against each other. We've been at it for a month now. 2 heads really do come in handy, huh? We figured it would help us understand people with different views, but it also means I've been angry all month. Don't blame me, I'm just staying in character. I've talked to the actual opposition, and even they don't go as far as you. So you both actually support the proposal? Of course, we're two-headed dragons. But what would the adult referendum do for you two? Nothing directly, but like my brother said, we need this law to set a precedent. If we're not base-born, you should be pushing back against the law as it stands. Sorry, we keep complaining about base-born, right in front of you. Don't worry about it. I don't think the system is perfect either. Besides, if you two ever get separate IDs, I can charge you both. Ha 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 ha. Under the Beastfolk Personhood Act, my brother isn't legally recognized as a person. Only I am. He can't vote, can't marry, can't even get insurance. Legally, he's considered one of my organs. Little do I know, your spearhead is smarter than you. Laws like that have to change someday. We're hoping the adult referendum will get people talking about issues like this. Is the public on your side? Not even close, we barely stand a chance. Yeah. Our main argument is that the law is unfair and biased towards humans. But people are tired of the whole human are the bad guy narrative. Meanwhile, all the other side has to do is copy my brother and spread rumors and conspiracy theories. And suddenly everyone is afraid of change. Makes me want to just go up there and yell at everyone. We need to come up with a new strategy. The debate is our best shot. We need something that will make headlines. How about we tie our necks in a knot? Maybe the new look will give you a little bit of an edge. All done. Drag the arrow. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Looks great, really nice. You really need some new adjectives. What about you, Luca? Yeah, it's what I asked for. Can't complain for once. I think yours look good too. Please don't. I usually end up hating everything you like. Let me finish styling your hair. Thanks. Okay, pick a finishing touch. Let's do this. And that. And that. And that. There, you can keep it looking like this at home. Thanks so much. Now, can we focus on getting ready for the debate? Don't get your hopes up. You know things aren't looking good for us. We'll figure something out. We've got two heads. Sometimes I think all your optimism ended up on your side. Doesn't help to be optimistic in line of work. If you've got two heads, it helps if at least one is. Must be nice. Sometimes the news makes me want to give up on the world. Then I figure it's easier to just mind my own business. Typical one-headed thinking. As a two-headed dragon, you just can't mind your own business. Taking care of myself means taking care of my brother too. For us, life is always tied to someone else. Sounds like you two are perfect for this kind of work. But I think that's true for everyone, really. We're all shaped by the people around us. It's just more literal for us. You two are actually pretty close, huh? Don't make this awkward. It's not like I can walk away from him. Oh, the senator's calling. We should go. Thanks, we'll be back. Good luck arguing. Hope your other customers are easier than us. I wouldn't count on it. Huh? Okay. I'm clocking out, boss. Funny how I'm always on time for that. I'm grabbing a bite at this tropical place with my new friend from the mixer. You already made a friend? Yeah, they asked me about underground fighting. Of all things. Just don't let anything slip about your past. Not a chance. Want to head out together? I'd stay and figure out how to turn the mirror off. You go ahead. Alright, bye boss. Let's see, the manual doesn't say how. I'll just unplug it then. Huh? What's that? It's already unplugged. I really don't feel like dealing with this. Hey there, got time for one more? What? What's going on? That reaction never gets old. What are you? Guess you haven't met enough species yet. Why is the chair empty? Why aren't you? Wait, what? I couldn't watch you like this all day. You're adorable. You mean why I'm not actually there? I don't actually exist in your world. We're just talking through the mirror. It's how my species work. Don't worry about the details. Species, you're Beastfolk. You'd call me mythic, like those brothers. Not that I care for your labels. What species are you? A demon. Are you in the Beastfolk registry? You mean the catalogue of lesser species? Of course not. So I'm dealing with an unregistered Beastfolk. Bingo. Lucky you. Am I supposed to do the whole run, hide report thing right now? Haha, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want a haircut. You can handle an unregistered Beastfolk, right? Your sign says all the species welcome. But I still have the right to say no. Oh, don't say no. Tell you what, if you give me a haircut, I'll change one thing in your past. Huh? Even with your tragically short lives, you must have regrets, right? Give me a haircut and I'll take care of one for you. Say you wish you'd pick number 6 in the lottery. You'd be rich just like that. You can actually do that? Never question what a demon can do. Watch. Interesting. Okay, stop it, I get it. But changing my past for one haircut, that still sounds too good to be true. Quite a deal, isn't it? So do you have any regrets? There's too many. Too many. Living with all that regret must be so hard. But if you could undo that one hurts most, wouldn't the rest be easier to live with? Imagine how much happier you'd be now if it never happened. Fine, I'll cut your hair. Yay! So what kind of haircut do you want? One that helped me win a negotiation. A negotiation? I'm about to negotiate something I can't tell you about. All you need to know is that it will help me win. Don't try to understand what demons do. Let me think. Okay, let's see. Wait, slow down. I'm not ready yet. Then what? This haircut's too important. It can't go wrong. So first you'll have to pass a test to prove yourself. Weren't you the one who came to me? You did already today. Alright today, but I need to see more. So you've been watching this whole time? Demons are always watching. Fine, what kind of test? You need to get 10 regulars by July 31st. How do you define a regular? Someone who comes in at least 3 times. Sounds like you just made that up. Why July 31st? That's when my negotiation is. I have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. Don't try to understand a demon's contract, just do it. But with all the construction outside, I can't only open once a week. I'm not even sure I can get 10 regulars. Oh, I already knew about that. Don't worry so much, just make your customers happy. Give each customer that they want and they'll come back. Trust me, I've done the math. 10 is totally doable. But don't you try sneaking in any extra days. What if I don't make it to 10? Then you don't get to change your past. What about negotiation? In that case, I didn't think this through, did you? That's none of your business. Don't pry into a demon's private life. Whatever, it's your problem. Good, then let's sign a contract. There's a contract. The deal needs to work. That's where our power comes from. We demons use contracts to get what we want. Like what? Anything. Your memories, emotions, desires, existence, things like that. And all you want is a haircut? Don't underestimate what a haircut can do. You're a barber, aren't you? A negotiation starts the moment you see your hair change everything. Whatever. Doesn't sound like I have anything to lose. Good. Let's seal the deal. Contract issued by Eddie Demon to be signed by human Freddy. On July 31st, Freddy agrees to give Eddie a haircut to Eddie's satisfaction. Before the haircut, Freddy must gain 10 regular customers to demonstrate her skill. A regular customer means anyone who visits at least 3 times between now and July 31st. Once clause 1 is fulfilled, Eddie shall change one event in Freddy's past according to Freddy's wishes. That's all. I know that he said a haircut has to be to your satisfaction. Relax, I won't cheat, the contract will know. Fine, how do I sign? Just write your name on the mirror with your finger. A nickname works too. Done. Yay, deal sealed. We've officially made a deal with a demon. Nervous? Not really. The terms are pretty generous. You sure? You looked pretty tense when we were talking about regrets. It's okay. Everyone has something that go back and change. Demons can't read minds, can they? No, there's much more to a mind than you think. Good. Anyway, keep it at. You'll keep the practice before my haircut. I'm looking forward to our little arrangement. So are you getting out of the mirror? I still need to use it. Of course, but I'll still be watching you, Freddy. Gross. Bye now. Okay, so that is our quest in this game to complete. I think it will be the first one. Even demons are coming for haircuts now. Wish you were here to see it. Okay, let's see. Get in regulars. Welcome to Shop Assistant Barbershop. Management made. Okay, based on your settings, here's your current breakdown. That's all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Okay, and that's it for the Beastfolk Barber demo for now. I really enjoyed seeing what the game has to offer, and I'm definitely interested to see where it goes from here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.